What up, guys? It is finally time to do the diesel showcase. The damn co-op raid and union raids kept pushing it back, but screw the union raid, we're doing this first. Anyways, I built her normally per usual. I got her doll to about 1. I got the overload gear, 777. I actually remember to put a cube on, though. I don't know if this will be the best cube for her, but I mean, the blue cubes are always pretty goated. And it's not like she grieves herself with like max ammo or whatever. The rolls I got on here were actually okay. I definitely do think all attack rolls are probably the move. She has a lot of like final attack damage thingamabobber in her kit, which will scale better if her gear has attack rolls. Anyways, I feel like this will probably be the okay team to do. I'm gonna wank her off right here. We'll do non-type advantage first, but I bring Libby. We'll give her some bonus charge speed and see how that works. She is one of the distributed damage type units, so bringing in the made mass will be pretty good. So maybe the duo made mass, made anchor would actually be a bit better here, actually. Maybe I'll do that. But I mean, the made mast and crown combo is so good too. Dude, that burst animation is so funny, bro. Oh wow, yeah, she's getting a geese. Oh my god, yeah, look at her charge speed go, bro. Oh, actually, hold on. Next time she bursts, I want to see the attack rate of these people, right? Or the hit rate, whatever the fuck it's called. Because it says down like 100%, right? So, yeah, when that procs, I'm going to see how it works. Alright. Come on, one more crazy angle, by the way. Okay, she bursts. I want to see if it procs here. Not you. I meant to do you. Oh, it's not here. Weird. Okay, is it procking now? No, wait, what? I thought it was when she bursts, she gets it. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm dumb. Okay, I totally forgot. In case you don't know, there is 2 different types of diesels, I guess you can run. So her skill 1, it'll put her in a specific stance, I guess you could say, if you burst with her first or you burst with her second. So currently, I bursted with her first, so she's in this intro status part where she gets this, and then there's a bunch of other stuff. And it makes it so that it doesn't proc this, which is the hit rate noise pollution shenanigans. Okay, so what I'm gonna do probably is I'll do this run. I'll do a run, another run of this, except she'll burst second. And then so she'll have that highlight stance, I guess you can say. And then that's when she'll get the hit rate shenanigans, whatever. Okay, I totally forgot about that. Whoops, that would have been embarrassing. God dang it. I was like looking around. God dang it. My brain's a bit fried from doing the fucking co-op raid and then the union raid. And then I streamed today. I was doing the final surface chapters, which I think I tallied it up. And I'm pretty sure it took me in total like around 10 or more hours to finish the whole damn surface sector. So, you know, very awesome. Now that I think about it though, I guess the rolls in the cube doesn't really matter against, you know, this, right? Those don't take into account in the practice tool range thingy, so that's quite unfortunate. I mean, dude, she did a decent amount of damage. I'm telling you, I feel like she is really good if you pair her up with a lot of the distributed damage supports and stuff. And then, like, I am kind of winking her off with Libby right here. I'm giving her the charge speed bonus, but okay, let's do one more. I'm going to make it so that she is bursting second. So she'll be in the highlight stance. I'm going to call it stance. I don't care. And then I want to see how the hit rate shenanigans work. Dude, that says the hit rate is down 100%. So, like, what does that mean, huh? Alright, let's do this. There we go. And then I can play on auto. And we'll see how it works. I do think she'll probably be better if you burst with her second, because her numbers for the highlight stance looks really nice. Okay. Boom, she did that. And everybody got the effect. Yeah. Okay, lasts for 3 seconds. It's 1 stack. Oh, also, I got this wrong when I was looking at the details, but So when you do this highlight stance and you like start giving everybody the debuff, right? This part of her kit with the parts, this makes you immune to the noise pollution thingy. So this will help if you're in a boss and like they have parts. If you destroy parts, they'll gain this stack, what was it, mute? So that when she bursts, they don't get that hit rate like debuff stuff. So it's actually a pro, not a con. I can't read, you know, per usual. Anyways, let's see how this works. Okay, well, Crown is aiming perfectly. What about Siren? Oh, her. I think you can see it right there. Like, her aim is kind of mid. A little bit. It ended, but I feel like you could see it right there. I don't think it even matters that much. Or am I dumb? Alright, right here, she's gonna burst. Oh, which she's gonna be stunned. Actually, let me hold it a bit. Yeah, I want to hold it a bit, even though it's kind of messed up. Yeah, I mean, I kind of wasted a lot of time there. Whoops. Alright, let's see. I mean, I can't really tell the difference. Call me crazy, bro, but I, like, can't tell the difference of the minus hit rate. Actually, does one of these guys buff their own hit rate or something? I don't think so. Or does Siren do it with the thingy, the focus fire? No. Dude, the focus fire is so goated. I fucking love that part of Siren's passive. Oh, it's so good. Hit rate. Yeah, I don't know if anyone buffs hit rate, but yeah, whatever. I guess now, though, if there's any units that come out that you might want to pair with Diesel, if they have like some kind of hit rate buff in their kit, I suppose that would be useful now. Dang, I think my damage is a little worse because I fucked up my first rotations. I think I did. Actually, no, I think I did more damage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did more damage. I'm pretty sure I did more damage, but this is kind of like not that much of a difference, though. Maybe I'm tripping and I can't read, but god dang it. Maybe I should start taking screenshots of the damages. Alright, okay, this time I'm gonna see, now that she has type advantage, I really want to see how this looks. Yeah, let's hope my rotations doesn't get too screwed up. I'm wanking her off a lot here. Asuka's gonna be giving her the, what is it, just attack support when she hits core, right? And obviously everybody here has a core because they're just regular minions, so she's gonna get a lot of support. Alright, we'll do this, and then play on auto and hope for the best. I guess I can kind of see if Asuka misses a lot, but I don't think the hit rate is gonna affect snipers, right? I don't know if that would make any sense. Maybe it would do, I don't know. Oh, I'm so glad Diesel has these new clothes. These new clothes on Diesel look so nice. Alright, let's swap to Asuka. I mean, she looks like she's shooting straight, bro. I can't tell the difference, bro. Maybe I'm blind, but, like, I can't tell the difference. So, yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell the difference. I think this is pretty cool, though, actually. Wait, what is this? This is a cool effect right here. Oh, wait, and what is this mic effect? Wait. What is that mic effect? It's the highlight? Yeah. Dude, I mean, look at the highlight, bro. It gives you so many stacks. Look at this damage, bro. It's the I'm gonna sing now, yeah? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. No, this is why it's not doing it. Activates when attacking full charge. No. It's this right here. Stacks up to 2 times. She's getting this distributed damage thing. Yeah, there we go. And then, does that last for a specific time frame? No, I don't think so, but yeah, you get 2 full charges, and she's gonna get this, like, thingy. Oh, I wanted to wait for Mast. Whoops. My bad, Mast. I think it probably would be a decent idea to run both her and then the anchor. Maybe I'll do one more. Or actually, if I go into the boss, I might run that team instead. Yeah, maybe my team will be that. I will do Siren and then the Maid combos. And then probably Diesel right here and Black Shadow. Screw it. Yeah, we'll do those two. Who is weak to fire? I don't remember from the top of my head. I think I did more damage with Liberalio. Whatever. But like, not bad damage, all things considered. Yeah, bro. Okay, and that was without the highlight stat, I think, right? Or was that with highlight? Uh-oh. I already forgot. I think that was with the highlight, because that was 2, yeah? Whatever. If that wasn't 2, then I'm just gonna call myself stupid when I'm editing, but whatever. I'm gonna go into a boss, and we'll see how this looks. Alright, so we're back with Indivilla. She's the one that's weak to fire. Maybe I should use Rappy Redhead, actually. I don't know if this is the most optimal team for this, but I kind of want to try this just because I want to wank off Diesel here. Dang it, should I? Nah. No, I am going to run Rappy Redhead, forget it. Sorry, Scarlet. I know there's a lot of distributed damage being buffed here, but just in case. Unfortunately, I feel like I'm going to aim with Siren the whole time, even though I do want to aim with, what's-her-face, Diesel. But I definitely want to make sure everyone shoots exactly where I want, because I want everybody to break this. I need to make sure... Oh, I didn't want to do that, though. Whoops. I definitely want to burst with Diesel second, though. That's for sure. I want to give her the highlight. See how that works. Oh, this should be actually really good, because the claws count as parts. So, even if I go second here, she's not going to give everybody that hit rate debuff, because they'll have immunity. Yeah, we should be good. Wait, do they have immunity right now? It's called Mute, I believe, right? Mute. Or is it only 1 stack? Or does she have it? Mute. If I was Mute, where would I be? I don't see it. Dang it. Also, I think there is like a bug with Mute going on right now. I don't remember it from the top of my head, but let's see. Yeah, it gains Mute. Okay, when I break apart, let me see if I can check out that. Dude, it is only aiming for Rappy, bro. Come on, get alive, man. I have enough healing. You're not that guy, pal. Trust me, you're not that guy. It kills my fucking bass, could you imagine? Okay, yeah, we can play on auto now. Auto burst, we should be good. Okay, here we go. She'll gonna get her claws back here, correct? Come on, get your claws back, bro. I want to see if this part shit. And stop aiming for Rappy, you asshole. You're not getting your parts back. Did she gain the noise pollution thingamabobber, though? No. I think it might just not be displaying right. Because I definitely should have got the debuff. Unless I got a mute stack right there, which I don't think I did. I don't break apart. Maybe the bug is it doesn't display correct. I'm not gonna lie, I should have read it beforehand. But this is like a perfect boss to check. Because she has the pincers I can break. Yeah, okay, so I break a pincer. On the off chance that I do get the mute. Power of Herons, blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Nope, I don't see it. She have it. Yeah, I think the bug is that it's not displaying correctly. Because it definitely should be showing up somewhere around here. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh well, Rebozo, but if it wasn't bugged, this would be the perfect showing to show you guys that the mute thingy works. Oh, I can't aim. No, get the tail out of here, bro. Girls, please. Okay. Oh my goodness. Dude, I love Siren's focus fire ability. Oh, I love it so much. Can you guys stop aiming for Rappy, bro? I get you guys aim for the person doing the highest damage, but come on, man. Let's go. Let's get this guy out of here, bro. Oh, Diesel's so nice. The only thing, though, is I'm curious on how Brit is going to work. Brit doesn't look as interesting as Diesel, just because she looks kind of limited to only going against, what was it, wind bosses? Because, I mean, half of her kit is like, oh, you do more damage against wind bosses, right? So, you know, I don't know how that's gonna work, but we'll see. Should I cover this? I'm gonna cover this just in case. Alright, we should be good. Ah, come on, bro. You're wasting my time, man. There we go. Dude, like, look at how easy skill checks are to hit with Siren. Everybody can aim exactly where I want. Alright, final ticks of damage here. Let's see. We're at 4th bar. I mean, I definitely think I do more damage regularly. But Fuck, dude, she does look really good here. Oh no, get my burst! Actually, let me cover just in case. There we go. Dude, he is only aiming for Rappy. Into Villa, bro. She's got some beef with Rappy. This is so silly. Alright, one more time. No! Diesel, no! No! Everybody's dying. Alright, let's check the damages, baby. Rappy, dude, it's not your showcase, bro. Don't be an asshole. I mean, all things considered, I feel like she did decent. Yeah, I think she did okay. I think when we get more supports with the distributed damage shit, maybe that'll be a bit better. But, I mean, her numbers are pretty nice. I mean, she did a decent amount of damage there, I think. And also, I mean, I haven't maxed her out completely, right? So she's at about 137. Yeah, and Rappy's like 40k power above her. Whatever. We'll go into a hard mode, some campaign chapters, and then we'll be done. Alright, here we are with the hard mode stage. I'm not gonna lie, I wonder what her most optimal team would be. Like, I think Liberalio probably would have made her do a bit better with that charge speed, but I wanted to use Rappy just in case so I didn't get shafted. I guess campaign-wise, it wouldn't be the worst for her, right? Because if we're thinking about it, so usually, I guess depending on how long the campaign fight lasts, right? Usually you get enough for 2 bursts, kind of like right here. Yeah, but I mean, I'm kind of just destroying it, right? But normally, I think 2 bursts is probably the normal amount of bursts you get per campaign stage. So, if you want to keep bursting with Diesel second, I suppose use her to try to clean up with the distributed damage, I think would be probably not too bad. It's kind of going to be a bit hard to see how exactly well she can perform here. I do want to use her as burst too, because if she gets into that highlight status, I feel like that just makes her damage go way better. Let me try to burst with her first right here. Yeah, but I think it's actually kind of interesting that they have this unit where you can choose whether you want a specific like stance, I'm going to call it, depending on if you burst first or you burst second. I think that's actually kind of interesting. I have said that I think moving forward, if these guys want to make a lot of stuff interesting unit-wise, you know, they kind of have to introduce some interesting mechanics, right? I think Rappy's interesting because she has 2 typings. That's her whole kind of like shtick, right? Because she's like half Red Hood and half herself. So she counts as fire and iron, so she has, you know, type advantage against 2 types. I think that's cool. And who else has like an interesting... Oh, all of the gun swapping units. I think those are cool. If we can get some more goofy stuff like that, I'll like that. And I mean, something like this I also think would be pretty cool. I have said before that like dual units. I think that might be a bit too goofy though. Because imagine you just get like a full squad of dual units, like fucking 10 people on the screen. I think that would be a bit silly. Oh, and also it's kind of hard to see because I'm one-shotting like everything. Diesel shoots her rocket launcher and it like misses. God damn it. Yeah, I'd have to go into like a campaign boss or something. Oh, whoops. Yeah, dang it. I'm pairing her up against Liberalio. Like, Liberalio gotta be like one of the best campaign units, right? She's just so goated, bro. Yeah, I mean, who would I even put better than her? Maybe Rappy Red Hood just because she's broken, you know, per usual, but dude, I'm telling you, Liberalia on full auto against like campaign chapters, it just doesn't get better than that, dude. She is so good. Anyways, yeah, I think that's it. Very interesting unit. I don't think she's that bad. I actually think she's pretty decent. Probably enough to pick her up, but then again, it is limited, so, you know, it's kind of hard for me to be like, oh, you know, easy skip, you know what I mean? Because she is limited, but I guess we'll see how Brid fares. Dang it, I kind of want to MLB her, though, just because it's Rei Takahashi, dude. Oh, and she's going to voice the event. Oh, I can't wait to check that out. I haven't checked that out yet, because I've been busy with the fucking raids and stuff, and then the showcase. I'm going to check that out next. But anyways, I think if we're talking about gear-wise, definitely I would say, like I said before, one attack roll is definitely optimal, like on all your gear, because the attack rolls on the gear scale with all of the final attack right here. So it's this one, and then these two. These all scale with the, yeah, right here it says scales with the stats, the equipment stats, the equipment modification stats. So like cubes count into this, your gear, yada yada yada. That, and then probably elemental. I think our fire units are really good already. I mean, Rappy Red Hood, right? And if you have the Fire Oscar, I still think Fire Oscar is really good, especially if the enemy has a core. You know, she'll tear that up and she'll give support to the other fire units. Mihara's really good against bossing still, even though I always rag on her. That's kind of her only strength, so, you know. Modernia's still, like, okay. If you don't have any other options, she's still pretty usable. Again, the whole Absolute Squad's pretty decent as well. But, like, hers fire, I guess, isn't the worst addition. I would have preferred water, again, please. I am once again asking for you guys to make a good water unit attacker, please. But anyways, so probably attack and elemental damage up. And the next one is pretty subjective, I'd say. She doesn't really get anything crazy from like more ammo, more charge speed, more charge damage, right? It's not that apparent. So I think if anything, I mean, if you really want to play to her passives, maybe crit damage or crit rate. She does have this part of her kit, so maybe taking advantage of that would be better, but I don't think it's the biggest deal. She only has 6 shots, I believe, right? Did I roll max ammo on one of these? I don't remember. Oh, I did one. Okay. How many shots does she have? Fuck, where do I check that again? I forgot. Where the hell would I check that? Here, maybe? Wait, where would I check that? Wait. Oh, right here, technical difficulties here. Yeah, 6. So she has 6 shots. And, like, I don't know if there'd be much value getting more of that. So, either, I would say crit damage, crit rate, or, like, charge speed, charge damage. Something like that would be fine. I think definitely want to guarantee your attack and your elemental damage. And then other than that, it's just, like, personal preference. So, there's that. Cube-wise, I feel like all the blue cubes are good for her here. I don't think she really cares about any of them, like the reload or the more ammo, right? I don't think that's too much of a big deal. If you want to give her a charge speed, I guess that's okay. Or charge damage. Is there a crit damage up for one of these? They should make a cube for that. I would honestly wouldn't mind a cube for that rather than like a defense cube or something. That kind of sucks. I mean, this might be interesting, I guess, but yeah. Crit damage cube would be interesting, or crit rate cube would also be interesting. Yeah, if they do crit rate cube, I put Eve on that. That's gotta be her best cube, because Eve definitely wants to crit for the damage taken passive. So putting her on a cube that gives her crit rate would actually be pretty interesting, right? Anyways, but yeah, those 2 cubes, that for your gear, I think would be the move. But, I think that's it. Yeah, not too much to diesel over here. I definitely do like the interesting part of her passive, though. What's it called? The highlight or the intro? Actually, let me quickly check. It was talking about the fucking diesels thing in here. I think it was this one, right? Yeah, right here. Using burst would reduce the... even when no news position generate. Oh, wait, no. I think this is different, but I could have sworn it wasn't popping up. So that's a bit weird. I was destroying the parts of Indivilla, but like the actual icon that said mute wasn't popping up, so that was a bit weird. I guess the noise pollution wasn't popping up either, so whatever. But anyways, overall, I didn't think Diesel performed that badly. I think she's probably gonna be a bit better than the Brid, but I guess maybe if they were gonna give her something, maybe some kind of support tacked on to be good. Her numbers are pretty good, and honestly, if you try to max her out a little bit and maybe pair her up against some of the distributed damage buffers, or in the future if they release other distributed damage buffers, I think she would actually be an interesting option for the fire team. Even though she has rocket launchers, I feel like most rocket launchers, unless you make them do something silly, is kind of ass, right? Like, when's the last time a rocket launcher's been good? Cindy, right? But her rocket launcher kind of doesn't really count because, I mean, she does one charge and then shoots kind of like an AR, I suppose, but it is a bit weird, but I think she's actually not the worst rocket launcher, all things considered. Probably just because her numbers are high. But anyways, I think that's everything for the Diesel. Let me know what you guys think about Diesel right here and what kind of teams you use her on. And hopefully if you did summon, you got pretty lucky. She is a limited, right? So I can't really tell you guys not to summon. Oh, I guess I didn't really talk about the Elysion Tower, right? Or bossing. I usually forget about that, god damn it. Well, for Elysion Tower, I mean, I'm going to say the same thing as I did with Solene, right? We have a lot of options there already. I don't know if she's going to be the most valuable. If you don't have any options, then yeah, I think she'll go pretty good, especially paired up with the Elysion Maids. So there is that. But I mean, I wouldn't pick her over like Rapier Helm, right? Obviously. Let's see, boss-wise, I mean, if you need more attackers, fire attackers that is, for like your soul raids, I definitely do think there's some value with her, right? Because me personally, I think the... What would I use for like fire attackers? Let's see, definitely Rappy, obviously. And then the Asuka, we got Alice, we got Mihara. Those are probably the options I would use first. And then after that, it'll be like Modernia, the new Diesel. Well, I guess also the full Absolute team. I don't have the full Absolute team up though, and I don't think I can really afford to have all of them upgraded right now because I need to wait for Brid and then Annis and then the collab, so I might be way behind getting them up. So I think Diesel is actually a pretty good option for these solo raids, but other than that, pretty interesting case we got here, but I don't think it's the worst. Diesel performed decently. Obviously, she's not going to be as crazy as like a Pilgrim or the Anniversary units who are disgustingly broken, but overall, I don't think they shafted Diesel, kind of like how they shafted Sora or something. But anyways, I think that is it for me. Let me know what you guys think about all that stuff, and I will catch you guys later.